Happy New Year, everyone, and Happy New Decade. And thank you so much for watching my video today. The topic of today's video is all about the new year. New year, new you, right? And every single year, we're always setting goals that we want to achieve, especially when it comes to our health. When it comes to our health, we want to join gyms, we want to eat better, we want to work out, we want to achieve so many things. But the problem is that a lot of us don't complete those things. We get discouraged, we look on social media, we compare ourselves to friends. There's so many things that we want now that we haven't set the foundation to even get to that place yet. So if you have started a new goal, new you, or any kind of resolution that you want to achieve, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips that's going to help encourage you to stay on task, stay focused, and hit your goals. Coming up. Now, before we begin, let me formally introduce myself to all the new watchers out there. My name is Wu Bo, and I make videos regarding healthcare, prosthetics, orthotics, as well as self-wellness tips. If any of that sounds of interest, please consider subscribing, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. To all my loyal subscribers out there joining me again for this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let's jump into the video. There are 2 types of people in this world. There are closers and there are losers. Closers always finish what they start. Losers always start but never finish. And regardless of what your goals are for the 2020 new year or for the new decade, you want to focus on being the closer and not the loser. With that being said, you're going to have to get started. And that leaves us to tip number 1. Start now. I mean it, start right now. I know you're watching this video, but start right now. Turn this video off, and whatever goals that you have set for yourself, start on it right now. You can always come back and watch this video at a later time. The whole point of you starting now is for you to take steps towards your goal, because with every step you take towards that goal, you're further and further progressing away from where you started. So you want to keep walking forward, you want to keep taking steps towards that goal, and you want to maintain that momentum. So if you want to be healthy, drop down and do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do some burpees, whatever it is, get your heartbeat running a little bit faster, work out. You don't need to join a gym. A lot of us are convinced that we have to join a gym or we have to have money to spend in order to be healthy. That's not necessary. You can always do some home workouts. You can eat clean in your house. You don't have to buy that junk food. You can take the necessary steps to help you achieve your goal. Many years ago, when I was back in college and I took a film class and I wanted to be a director at some point in time in my life. And I think well about this professor who actually challenged me. The first day of class, he made me stand up and introduce myself to the class and tell them why I was there. When I did it and I said, hey, I'm here to take this class because I wanted to learn how to film and I wanted to learn how to edit, he actually applauded me. He said, you know what, that's great steps towards your goal, but why are you here? I was a little thrown off by that. I was like, what do you mean, why am I here? I just said why I was here. I want to take filming class. And like, that's great. You're taking a filming class now, but why are you here? And I'm like, well, I want to direct films. I want to write films. I want to edit stuff. And he's like, that's fantastic, David. I'm so happy to hear that. Why are you here? What he was trying to tell me and what I didn't get at the time was that I don't need to take a class to do the things that I want to do. If I wanted to be a director, if I wanted to edit my own film, I pick up a camera, I go shoot something, I edit it, and guess what? I made my first film. I made my first movie. I learned how to edit stuff. I learned by doing. Sometimes when it comes to us getting started, we need to learn by doing, and that's something that I've always applied in every task that I've ever started. Let's move to step number 2. Set small, bite-sized goals. I'm sure at some point in your life, you've probably heard the adage, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's very true. You want to make sure that you are taking smaller bites towards your goal so that way you can consume this humongous elephant of a goal that you want to achieve. If you think about it, you're given 12 chapters and 365 chances to hit those goals. Actually, it's 366 because it's a leap year, but you get the point. Remember, your goal is for the year or possibly for the decade, but you also want to set goals for the month. If it's health related and you want to get healthier and become fitter, maybe you want to go for a walk right now. And then every week and every month, you want to increase that distance. Maybe you want to do more push-ups. Maybe you want to eat healthier and make healthier choices and not necessarily drink those sodas. Now, it may not be health related. It may be career related, or it may be financially related. The point is, you want to set goals that you can achieve in a month's time and build on top of that. For myself, it is getting healthier. It is working out more. On top of that, it's also building this YouTube channel. I want to take all this knowledge that I've experienced and share it with all of you. You want to set goals that are achievable in less than a month's time. And every single one of those that you hit, I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better. With that being said, we're going to move on to tip number 3. Write down your actions and what it will cost. Now, what do I mean by that? For every single one of the goals that you want to meet, it's going to cost you something. It may cost you a little, it may cost you a lot, but guess what? It's going to cost you. And what you want to do is have a clear understanding in what you're getting yourself into. Like, for instance, myself, I'm a very busy person. I'm busy from sun up to sundown. I have all these extracurricular activities. I have this YouTube page, but at the same time, I have to find the time in order to do things that will promote my healthy well-being. And what does that mean? I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go work out. And I live in New England. I don't necessarily want to climb out of my warm bed at 5 o'clock in the morning in order to go to the gym in negative-degree weather just to work out. But you know what? I'm going to do that because I know what I want to achieve, and I know what goals I am going to hit for this month and by the end of the year. I am going to close as many goals I can this year, and I'm going to focus on each one every single day. This YouTube video, I'm going to produce more videos and share content with all of you. The whole point is I have written down exactly what I want to do and what is going to cost me. And that's something that all of you should do. You should sit down and write down what it is you want to achieve. Then write down right next to it why you haven't taken the necessary steps to achieve those goals. And then right next to that, write down, and this is where it's going to get you, write down what is going to cost you if you don't take the necessary steps to achieve those goals. Because in the long run, you're really going to have to make a sacrifice, and you really need to look at it realistically if it's going to hurt you or if it's going to help you. Is it going to be something that's temporary or if it's going to be something that's permanent? And if it's going to be permanent, you want to make sure that every step you're taking is for the well-being of you. So hey, those are the 3 tips that I have that I hope that all of you will benefit from. Apply it to your goals this 2020 season, and I'm looking forward to every single one of you closing those goals. If you've been enjoying this video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That helps support this page and allow me to continue producing content and sharing it with all of you. And I hope that all this information helps you guys learn about how to navigate in the world of healthcare, or possibly add some of these tips to your everyday lives and just make improvements. The whole point of this YouTube channel is for me to try to make a difference in this world. That is kind of my theme. I'm a millennial who wants to make a difference. I hope that all this information actually helps you, and I want to know if it's helping you or not. I want to know that if anything I'm sharing with you actually improved your outcomes when you went and saw your doctor, or maybe you took a little bit further step in research in helping a loved one, or maybe that you actually applied some of these tips to your lives and it actually helped you achieve some of your goals. I take pride in sharing some of this information with you and hope that everyone out there benefits from videos like this. But I want to hear back from all of you. Please tell me, using all 3 tips that I've shared with you today, what steps did you take starting today? What is your January goal, your bite-sized goal for January? And what are you willing to sacrifice for the month of January in order to make steps towards your goal? I would love to hear it in the comments below because I read every single one of them, and I do my best to try to respond to every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and I look forward to seeing you guys this year. Take care.